Hello, Vlogalogue. How are you today? I'm good, thanks for asking. Ignore the ponytail, my hair is just too long to have down now. Yeah, I know I have a fat head. It's a gift. So this week we're talking about the theatre. I know that both present and previous members of the Vlogalogue crew were probably what I would describe as theatre types, although later on in the video you'll see why that's problematic. I don't really have that much experience in theatre. I did the theatre a lot before my balls dropped, before I hit puberty, if you don't know that expression, because I was a pretty badass singer, and it got worse and worse as my voice slowly went into the lusciously smooth gravel you hear now, but I can no longer sing. So by about 12 I was pretty much done with the theatre. Well, I wasn't. And then I became self-employed and started working in events. And it turns out that good, stable money is in theatre, because unlike touring with musicians, there's no, like, theatre production is just paid for by somebody, and then you work it out. So, rather than talking directly about the theatre, because I don't go to the theatre, I work at theatres, I just fancy just talking about that, so that's what I'm gonna do. There is this thing that we call, so in like the tech industry, you got techies, and then they're split up into, vidiots and lampies and noise boys, and those are disciplines: sound, lights, and video. I don't know. I forget that I'm saying things sometimes. The common parlance, for example, but you also have like common language for clients and customers. So, for example, punters are clients at a nightclub. People that you work for, there are production types and there are theatre types. Theatre types are stupid theatre people. Production types are clever theatre people. The distinction is that, you can, if one techie's already spoken to them, you can just come in and be like, we got theatre types, and everyone just fucking. And the camera turned off. Excellent. Right. What was I saying? Where did I get to? Who knows? Let's start again. So then you've got these theatre type people who are, put politely, just stupid in terms of event production. You'll sit down with them, you'll explain everything, they'll talk through what they want to do, you'll talk through like the limitations of the venue, the limitations of your tech. Oh, well, if you want this, then it's going to cost you an extra couple of $100, or if you're trying to do it cheaply, right, what I can do is this. However, this will limit you in this way. Talk about composition of the stage and the set that you're going to need to bring in and load-in times and stuff. And I don't know what it is about theatre types, but it just goes whew. Like, they just don't seem to quite grasp the concept that, like, physics is a thing, is how I will put it. It will be like, oh, actually, we've just got this extra set pieces. Can we just fit them in somewhere? No, because we did it cheap. We bought enough truck space for exactly what you asked for. There is 32 units of stuff in there. There isn't just some place where we can just slide it in. So they're like, oh, okay, fine, I'll just put it on my car. And they're like, no, what you're doing is illegal. Please stop. So then, hypothetically, you're at the venue, everything's, going fine, and they're like, oh, and they never say it, they just keep making noises. They go, could we maybe just, if we put that there and then that there, and then if we bring this over here, then we can get light there? And I'm like, well, we could just move that. And they're like, yeah, but can we? And I'm like, well, no, you see, you gave me a specification to which the crew worked for all day, and now you're just deciding to change your mind, okay? If you wanted light there, you should have specified it. I am not then going to get the ushers to, like, move the chairs so we can set up a ladder properly, so then somebody who's ladder trained can go up there, and then someone who's rigging trained can fucking go up there and move the light, then move the ladder over to the other position to bring the other light down so somebody else can go up with the light, rig it, then wait for the fucking stage manager or house manager or events technician or whatever to come over and give it a health and safety check to come back down the ladder so we can pull it back over again to put the light that we just took down back up there. And so you kind of get what I mean by theatre types. it's obviously like it's not nice to put everybody in the same bracket, but it just kind of helps event techie people, quite frankly, deal with their bullshit by going, oh, you guys, you don't know what you're talking about, but you're paying my bills, so I'm gonna grit through my teeth. It's one fucking guy. I was doing lights for this tiny no-budget production, and they were like, there's a colour wheel on a lighting desk that, you know, you keep turning and you mix certain colours in, and it's like, you know, and you keep turning the wheel and magenta keeps coming, and then the colours mix, and colour wheel goes, and then colours change. You get it? And I was like, well, so I've set it up. If you want the colour, I can get you to it, and then you can work out, you know, what brightness of it you want, or what hue, or whatever. So, you know, guy leans over, starts spinning it, goes, more purple, more, no, he's saying, like, more purple, more purple, more purple, and I'm like, you're the one with your finger on the colour wheel, I don't know why you're shouting more purple at me, alright, more purple, and I'm like, that's now, you've gone all the way around, that's now blue, more purple, and I'm like, I don't think you've it's not voice activated, mate, and he just, more purple, more, and I was like, okay, new plan, you fuck off, and send the assistant director over here. Theatre types, I'm sure there's plenty of nice ones, there are definitely plenty of intelligent ones, because I've dealt with them, and they're wonderful to work with, but 70% of them, of the ones that I've dealt with anyway, are, I don't know what the polite word is for technically challenged, so I'll just call them stupid and annoying. Sorry, Vlogalogue. I don't mean to be mean to theatre types. I like the theatre. I just, you have to understand that watching somebody get paid more than you, pretend to know what you're doing and what they're doing, and think they can do a better job than you, but they need to direct, and then them just royally fuck it up at every turn and make your life harder and harder and harder for the same wages. Doesn't matter how awkward they are, they're still paying you an hourly rate, so it doesn't matter if that hour goes by perfectly and is well planned, or is the worst hour of your life as you scramble to meet the fucking directions of what I can only assume is a complete sociopath with no idea of spacing or lighting or sound techniques, who's telling me what to do with the spacing of the venue, the lighting of the venue, and the sound. I'll see you next week.